Your child is getting reading help at school? That's great. But how do you know if it's the right kind of help for dyslexia? In this video, we're going to break down how to tell whether your school is using a program that actually works and what to ask for if you're not sure. Hi, I'm Karen. Welcome back to Decode IEPs. In this video, we're going to talk about what effective school-based support for dyslexia actually looks like so you can ask better questions, spot any red flags, make sure your child is right on track. Now let's decode this all together. In the first video, we talked about structured literacy, what it is, why it matters. Now let's talk about where families usually turn for help. School, of course. If your child has an IEP or is getting reading intervention, you might be wondering, is this the right kind of help? The truth is, sometimes it is, and sometimes it isn't. And some schools use strong evidence-based programs like Wilson Reading System, SPIRE, Sunday System, or Take Flight. Or your child might be working with a teacher who's trained in Orton Gillingham. And these are all strong signs that the school is using structured literacy, which is the gold standard for students with dyslexia. Many of these programs are considered OG based, meaning they follow the principles of Orton Gillingham. These programs break reading down into teachable steps, starting with sounds and letters, and then building up to skills like spelling, fluency, and comprehension. They help kids master the building blocks of reading. They have lots of review and practice, and nothing gets skipped or assumed or expected that the kids will just pick it up. But unlike pure OG, which is often one-to-one and very individualized, programs like Wilson and Spire are more structured and scripted, and this makes them easier for schools to deliver in small groups. They still follow a step-by-step approach to teaching reading, but they have built-in lessons and materials and tests and pacing guides, which can be helpful for instruction and monitoring progress. But here's the catch. These programs only work if they're done right. That means they need to be implemented with fidelity. In other words, followed the way they were designed to be used. For example, if a program calls for daily 45-minute sessions in a small group, but your child is only getting 20 minutes twice a week, that's not enough. Skipping steps, shortening lessons, mixing in other methods can water down what actually works about these programs. These programs also require teachers who are specifically trained to use them. Just because someone is called a reading specialist doesn't mean they've been trained in structured literacy. Actually, many of the literacy teachers are trained in general literacy, not necessarily dyslexia intervention, which often takes a different level of expertise. So it's totally okay to ask your school, like, what program is being used? Is it designed specifically for students with dyslexia, or is it a general education program? Is the person trained to deliver that program? You may also hear about programs such as Read Naturally or Lexia Core 5 that are designed to build fluency or decoding. But these aren't full intervention programs. They're really good, but think of them as supplements, not the core instruction. So if they are being used, ask what else is being provided and who is doing the providing. Here's the bottom line. For your child to make a real progress, three things need to line up. You need the right program designed for dyslexia, a trained instructor who knows how to teach it, and enough time and consistency to deliver it with fidelity. If any one of those pieces is missing, even a great program might not give you the kinds of results that your child needs. If you're early in this process and you're wondering how to request a dyslexia evaluation through your school, like I'll put a link in the video description below that will give you an article that talks all about it and how that works. And in the next video, we're going to talk about how to get dyslexia support outside of school, whether that's private tutoring, online programs, home-based strategies, the whole gamut. If you want to stay informed and up to date, like don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that jazz. You've got this. We'll decode it together, and I'll see you in the next video.